Act 1 of Henry IV, A Tragedy in 3 Acts, by Luigi Pirandello, translated by Edward Storer. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Characters. Narrator, read by Kay Hand.
Henry IV, read by Peter Tucker.
The Marchioness Matilda Spina, read by P.J. Morgan.
Frida, read by Amanda Friday.
Charles de Nolli, read by Vin Riley.
Baron Tito Belcredi, read by Delmar H. Dolbear.
Dr. Dionysius Giannoni, read by Todd.
Harold, read by Will Irache.
Landolph, read by Levi Throckmorton.
Ordo, read by Delphine Uroles.
Bertold, read by Mary J.
John, the Old Waiter, read by Mark Chosky.
First Valet, read by Alex Lane.
Second Valet, read by Andrew Coleman.
A Solitary Via in Italy in our own time. Henry IV, A Tragedy in 3 Acts, Act 1. Salon in the Via, furnished and decorated so as to look exactly like the throne room of Henry IV, in the royal residence at Goslar. Among the antique decorations there are 2 modern life-size portraits in oil painting. They are placed against the back wall and mounted in a wooden stand that runs the whole length of the wall. It is wide and protrudes so that it is like a large bench. One of the paintings is on the right, the other on the left of the throne, which is in the middle of the wall and divides the stand. The imperial chair in baldachin. The 2 portraits represent a lady and a gentleman, both young, dressed up in carnival costumes, one as Henry IV, the other as the Marchioness Matilda of Tuscany. Exits to right and left. When the curtain goes up, the 2 valets jump down, as if surprised, from the stand on which they have been lying, and go and take their positions, as rigid as statues, on either side below the throne, with their halberds in their hands. Soon after, from the second exit right, enter Harold, Landolph, Ordulph, and Berthold, young men employed by the Marquis Charles de Nolli to play the part of secret councillors at the court of Henry IV. They are therefore dressed like German knights of the 11th century. Berthold, nicknamed Fino, is just entering on his duties for the first time. His companions are telling him what he has to do, and amusing themselves at his expense. Landolph, to Berthold as if explaining.
And this is the throne room.
At Goslar.
Or at the Castle in the Hartz, if you prefer.
Or at Worms.
According as to what's doing, it jumps about with us, now here, now there.
In Saxony.
In Lombardy.
On the Rhine.
One of the valets, without moving, just opening his lips.
I say.
Harold, turning round.
What is it?
First valet, like a statue.
Is he coming in or not?
He alludes to Henry IV.
No, he's asleep. You needn't worry.
Second valet, releasing his pose, taking a long breath, and going to lie down again on the stand.
You might have told us at once.
First valet, going over to Harold.
Have you got a match, please?
What? You can't smoke a pipe here, you know.
First valet, while Harold offers him a light.
No, a cigarette.
Lights his cigarette and lies down again on the stand. Berthold, who has been looking on in amazement, walking round the room, regarding the costumes of the others.
I say, this room, these costumes. Which Henry IV is it? I don't quite get it. Is he Henry IV of France or not?
At this, Landolph, Harold, and Ordulph burst out laughing. Landolph, still laughing, and pointing to Berthold as if inviting the others to make fun of him.
Henry of France, he says.
He thought it was the King of France.
Henry IV. Of Germany, my boy, the Salian dynasty.
The great and tragic emperor.
He of Canossa. Every day we carry on here the terrible war between church and state, by Jove.
The empire against the papacy.
Anti-popes against the pope.
Kings against anti-kings.
War on the Saxons.
And all the rebels' princes.
Against the emperor's own sons.
Berthold, covering his head with his hands to protect himself against this avalanche of information.
I understand. Naturally, I didn't get the idea at first. I'm right, then. These aren't costumes of the 16th century.
16th century be hanged.
We're somewhere between 1,000 and 1,100.
Work it out for yourself. If we are before Canossa, on the 25th of January, 1071...
Oh my God, what a mess I've made of it.
Well, just slightly, if you supposed you were at the French court.
All that historical stuff I've swatted up.
My dear boy, it's 400 years earlier.
Good heavens, you ought to have told me it was Germany and not France. I can't tell you how many books...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?